We're going to look at arithmetic sequences. I need you to take these notes down on the next right-hand page in your spiral. So we are going to be looking for a pattern. So find the next three terms, 1, 3, 5, 7. You want to say to yourself, is there a common difference? And there is a common difference. It is plus 2. And so we have the next three terms are 9, 11, and 13. The next example, we have 12, 8, 4, and 0. Is there a common difference? There is a common difference. It's minus 4. Or if that is a little confusing, you can say it's plus negative 4. And then our next three terms would be negative 4, negative 8, and negative 12. So now we have the next example, 1, 4, 9, and 16. Is there a common difference? I see plus 3 here, but then this is plus 5, and then that's plus 7. So there isn't a common difference because these are all different. So what's happening here? What will the next term be? Well, if you have plus 3, plus 5, plus 7, it's probably going to be plus 9, which will give you 25. Then plus 11 is 36. And then plus 13 is 49. So this one here is not an arithmetic sequence. What if there is no pattern? We have negative 4, negative 2, 1, 5, 12. There's no pattern, so there's no arithmetic sequence here. And this is what you would write for any of the questions where you cannot find a pattern to continue. The question above, there is no common difference, but there is a type of pattern that's in there. So let's take a look at this first example. So we have the first term, which is 2. The second term is 4. The third term is 6. The fourth term is 8. And remember what we did the last time, we have a common difference of plus 2, and we know we have a y equals 2x. If you still want to write f of x equals 2x, you can, because looking across, we're seeing it times 2 difference. So find the y value for the fifth term. A couple things you can do. You know it's plus 2, so you've got 10. You can also go back to your equation, y equals 2x, y equals 2, and that term is 5, so you will get 10. And then when you have, find the y value for the 120th term, again, you don't want to write out the pattern 120 times, so you just want to get the equation down, and it's going to be 2 times 120, which will give you 240. So let's take a look at the last problem on this page. It says find the 22nd term for 6, 8, 10, 12. Well, here is how we're going to complete this chart. The first term is 6. The second term is 8. The third term is 10. And the fourth term is 12. So these values that you're going to see in these examples are your y values. And it's just going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 on the other side. So let's look at your relationship. We have plus 2 for these. So your function rule is y equals 2x, because these don't match. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 4 gets me to 6. I'm going to double check it with the second one. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 4 is 8. That works. And it wants the 22nd term, so x will be 22 plus 4. And then we have 44 plus 4, and y equals 48. The practice problems here, we have find the 15th term for 5, 2, negative 1, and negative 4. Remembering that these are your y values. And your x's will just be first term, second term, third term, fourth term. So we need to find the relationship. What's happening here? Minus 3. So we have y equals negative 3x. Okay, so how are we going to get from x is 1 over to y is 5? I'm going to do a little bit of math. I'm just going to plug in that y value is 5, and negative 3 times 1 plus something. 5 equals negative 3 plus something. If I add 3 to both sides, that's going to be 8. So that's something, that question mark is 8. So therefore, this is our function rule. So we have y equals negative 3, the 15th term, plus 8, negative 45 plus 8, and y equals negative 37. And that is the 15th term. Let's look at the second example. Find the 20th term for negative 2, 1, 4, and 7. First term, second term, third term, fourth term. So this is a plus 3, plus 3, plus 3. So we have y equals 3x. So we're getting 3 times 1 is 3. How are we getting to negative 2? We're going to subtract 5. Let's double check. 3 times 2 is 6, minus 5 is 1. 3 times 3 is 9, minus 5 is 4. And then your 20th term would just be y equals 3. Oops. Stylus wasn't working. Let me fix that. 3 times 20 minus 5. And then the last one here, we have first term, second term, third term, fourth term, negative 1, negative 3, negative 5, negative 7. So I'm going to give you a minute to go ahead and figure out what that function rule is. You would have y equals negative 2x plus 1. And then your 12th term, and now for homework, yeah, you know what, I'm not going to give you this for homework. We're going to have just 2 practice problems to do, and I'll put them on the website. We're going to end up doing these in class, so don't do this for homework.